Hey phone dogs, Beau here, and this is the LG G Watch R, the world's first Android wearable with a fully circular display. I've been wearing this watch now for the past week or so, and these are my thoughts. So the LG G Watch R is certainly one of the best constructed Android Wear smartwatches to hit the market. It features a 100% stainless steel body, and it really does help make this watch feel more premium. It's sturdy, doesn't feel cheap, and more importantly, it doesn't feel like it's going to break, which is also a good thing. I mentioned in my first impressions video that the bottom features a heart rate monitor, but it also features a sort of matted, almost like a soft touch sandpaper bottom, and it's just a lot better than plastic since it doesn't stick to your arm when you get sweaty. Kinda gross, but it's definitely something I noticed. The front of the watch does feature a classic watch-like face with the intervals of time around the display. I think it looks alright for a smartwatch, but great for a traditional watch. It really depends on what kind of style you're looking for here. The steel knob on the side of the watch can rotate, but its only function is to turn the watch on or off and to access the settings. It would have been kind of cool to see LG incorporate an additional function like the ability to slide through all the cards, kind of similar to the Apple Watch since this knob can rotate. But then again, I'm sure that's against Google's software capabilities right now, so that's probably not an option, but it would be neat. As for the leather strap, it's pretty stiff. It's going to take some time to wear down and get more comfortable, but it is genuine leather and it feels as premium as leather gets. You can swap out the bands though with other bands by just taking it to the watch shop. From a style perspective, metal would look better than leather, but for a comfortability perspective, leather would be the better option here. If we take a look at the display is actually really great. It's smaller than, say, the Moto 360, but it is entirely round. There's no lip or flat side on the screen. But the sheer roundness didn't really impress me that much, to be honest. What I was more impressed with was the P-OLED display quality, which is noticeably better than any other smartwatch display I've seen. The colors are a bit more vibrant and brighter than other Android Wear devices, and the display is more densely packed with pixels, coming in at a 245 pixel per inch index. The software is pretty straightforward though. It runs Android Wear, which is centered entirely around card-based notifications that you can swipe through, and it works no problem with no lag or stuttering. The Snapdragon 400 processor makes all that possible with no real problems at all. The only problem I've come across with it is that the indented display sort of makes it harder to swipe notifications, since first of all the display is not that big, and the bezels are large and sort of rise up above the display, so it kind of doesn't create the best experience. It sort of creates a bowl, if that makes sense. The absolute best feature, and the reason why I would personally buy this smartwatch over any other, would be the battery life. It's rocking a 410 milliamp battery, but it lasts me easily 2 days on a single charge. True story, when I first unboxed this watch, I wore it for literally 3 days without charging it at all, and it stayed at 100% for the first 2 days before it actually dropped down significantly to around 74% and then 34% and so on. I actually think there's a little bit of a battery glitch with the percentage of how much battery is left, but nonetheless it lasts a long time, which is incredibly important with wearable devices. So overall, the LG G Watch is a solid Android Wear device. If you're looking for a more traditional Android Wear smartwatch, then in terms of design, this is the one you should look at. The sort of indented display isn't really my favorite. I would prefer a larger display with less of a bezel. Also, the price is pretty high at $300. It does have a killer battery though, so once again, if you want a traditional looking smartwatch running Android Wear with an all-day plus some battery, then I think you'd really like this watch. However, for all the other reasons, I believe there are better options out there. So if you guys would like me to compare this smartwatch with the Moto 360, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to let me know by leaving me a comment down below or by sending me a tweet on Twitter at BeauHD. As always guys, I am BeauHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.